GNT, right back at it, episode 138. And as you can see on the screen, June is Men's Health Month. So, hey, look, it's time to go ahead and get right with yourself, men. And I think the Spurs actually definitely helped me out this past game because if New York would have swept the Spurs, then I know my health month would have been terrible. Let's get it. Yeah, GNT. Thank you, everyone out there on Instagram, the ones going to be showing up on YouTube. Thank y'all so much for tuning in on episode 138. Let me introduce my panel. Tone, the promoter. What's good, bro?
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? GNT Sportstalk world, man. Thank y'all for tapping into another episode. Enough of that. Y'all know who I am, man. Let's get it.
Bird gang in the building.
Hey, yo, what's going on, everybody? Hey, you already know we here. Let's get it.
The normal crew is back together again. Look at that, the awesome threesome. Pause.
Oh. Come on, man. Come on,
damn,
man. Third week in a row.
Not even 3 minutes in. Damn. It was half that was the introduction. You want to get crazy already.
But hey, Joe, he always talking about how we be messing with him, right? Like, we pick on him. But look at how you just opened the show.
It's all layups, like layups.
Well, this way, look. Hey, look, let's get into it. How you doing, guys? Good to see you.
What up, Drunk Monk and IG already? What up, B?
Yo, what's up, man? What's up?
Dude.
All right, Berg, I need you to keep an eye on that one because this whole entire system is all messed up on my end. So keep an eye on our Instagram family. I appreciate you doing that.
I'm going to show you the emoji that Drunk Monk put with your comment. That emoji he put. What did I just jump into?
Not what Kat said it was.
Being told right away, like, oh man, here we go again. Dun, dun, dun. Oh,
I'm not even going to press the button. I ain't going to press that button. But anyway,
we got to clip that up.
Here we go. So,
Lady Leo just joined IG as well.
Oh,
fantastic.
Man, what's up?
What's up?
Good to see you as always. Hey, look, let's get into this conversation because you know what? I wanted to go NBA first, but I think it's definitely time for us to put to bed this AJ Brown thing, man. I think I'm done. It's official. We need to go ahead and just put this thing to rest officially. But I need to get y'all guys' point of view on this, and let's have a poll, ultimately when it comes to the people that's out there watching as well as y'all guys. So AJ Brown, right before he officially left the Eagles and got traded, he went to his locker, cleaned everything up, walked over to the photo of him that's on the wall and wrote on there, basically, greatest wide receiver in your franchise history, always open, right? Signed his name and walked out of the building. Now, I don't want to right now admit the fact that if he's the best wide receiver in our franchise history, talking about the Philadelphia Eagles, or not. So I just want to get it from y'all guys' perspective. Do y'all agree with the man? Do y'all disagree with the man? And if y'all do disagree or agree, tell me why. You know what? I'm going to let Tone go first because Tone is, he has not a whole lot of stakes in this whole entire game right now of this since he's not an Eagles fan directly. So, Tone, I'm going to go ahead and The ball's in your court, bro. What do you think?
All right. So when we talking about legacies, things like that of any player, not just because he wrote that on the wall or whatever, but you gotta go obviously check the numbers and see where he ranks. You know what I mean, as far as that goes. I know it's only was 4 seasons. Obviously he won up in it because he won a Super Bowl. So that's obviously key in this. And I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I mean, do we want to say Carmichael? Who are we comparing them to? You know what I mean, for real. And the Eagles organization in their history, because T.O. played here, but what was T.O. numbers here? You know what I mean? Like I want to just go off of the name of played here. It obviously got to do with what you did for the franchise while you was in that jersey. So if y'all want to look up and maybe shoot some names, obviously throughout the show and throughout y'all giving y'all opinion, I would have to agree. And that's just right off the surface of me thinking about who he could be compared to. You know what I mean? That, like I said, who played this game or played wide receiver for the Philadelphia Eagles. So like I said, right now, without hearing any names that might jump off the ball for what they did here in their tenure in Philadelphia, I would have to agree.
All right, Bird Gang.
Woo, let him cook, baby. Let's get it. AJ Brown, you done fucked up. Listen, on the way out, bro, you almost had us all fooled. You had everybody sitting there. Everybody. You had it served up on a platter. You got your trade, and then you double back. Probably how you double back on that shorty, allegedly. But here's where you fucked up. This is the issue. You wanted to leave because Jalen Hurts. But in the 4 years that you were here, who the hell was throwing you the ball when you put up them numbers? That's number one. Number two, if you go back and look at the 3 years that you were in Tennessee, the only year that was comparable to any season that you had with the Philadelphia Eagles was back in 2020 when you had 11 TDs. But you surpassed that and threw up 1,400 yards, almost 1,500 yards to be exact, 1,496, and had 11 touchdowns to match that with the same quarterback that you was just complaining about. So you had an easy segue out of town, and then you went back and put that. And that, you don't do that by yourself. You need a quarterback to throw you the ball. In addition to that, you had an all-star cast team around you, and you still were able to put these numbers up. So you had Devontae Smith on the other side eating and doing what he do. You had Saquon Barkley doing what he do. You won a Super Bowl. You were, oh my God, bro, where should I even stop? Like, I gotta stop, bro. I was off it. I was like, bro, look, man, like, whatever is best for the team. He's moving on. Cool. And then when he did that, that's where he fucked up, because you were sitting there complaining about the numbers you were putting up in the last 4 years. Now you want to celebrate your success here with the Eagles, and you don't do that alone. You complaining about the guy that throwing you the ball, but now you're on your way out. You trying to show off these stats that you got. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm glad it's over. Even more so, it definitely has to be something going on behind the scenes, because of the fact that, bro, it just don't make no sense. When we were all saying, like, why would you want to leave the team? It's not the money. It's not the team. It's not the city. Like, bro, it has to be some type of underlying issue or something behind the scenes that we all have no information or knowledge of at the moment. But just going back, you just validated that the quarterback that you have is freaking, it was good for you, because you were able to put up all these numbers. So I'm just happy it's over, man, so we can move on.
Yeah, it really feels like this guy is doing everything he can just to get underneath our skin, as always.
Wait. I don't think he answered the question, though.
What question? If I think the numbers?
No. If he thinks he was the best, then he say something about being the best.
So being the best, the numbers are there. All the numbers are there, but again, like today I was listening to a few people talk about this. Some of these legendary Eagle wide receivers didn't have anywhere near the team that he had. Not to mention the O line. You know what I mean? Like one of the strongest points of the team was the O line. Some of these guys, you know, Harold Carmichael, a lot of these receivers that we had, even T.O. for that short period of time. So T.O. is like we didn't have T.O. for 4 years, so you can't even compare there. But it's just like, bro, like with the numbers, like you definitely got to give it to him. Like, I mean, on paper, number for number, like numbers speak for themselves, you know. So he's definitely the top receiver. Is just like, bro, like the issue, the reasoning behind you wanting to get out of town was because of the quarterback, but now you're trying to like celebrate your success on the way out the door, you know, because the main reason you wanted to get out of here.
So here's my answer. On the surface, he's right. When you look at how, you know, how dominant of a player that he, you know, was at the Philadelphia Eagles, what he was able to provide when it comes to the double teams, when it comes to, you have to be aware that A.J. Brown is on that side of the field. You got to just be aware of all that. So on surface, yes, I'll have to agree. If you look at it on paper, though, does he, like, over and beyond everybody else that the Eagles has ever had as at wide receiver? That's where it becomes tough. Here we go. Example. I'm not even going to go right now because I could go to Sean Jackson. What's his stats as an Eagle? I could go that route. We already know that, you know, T.O. is going to be on the back burner because he only had one season, then he flipped out in the second season. And look, we already know that Chris Carter, another Hall of Famer, had his best years at Minnesota. Carmichael is Carmichael. We can go ahead and look at those numbers, Hall of Famer as well. But let's just go straight. A.J. Brown versus Devonta Smith. We don't even got to go all the crazy. Let's just go with the tag team duo for the last, like, 4 years, right? A.J. Brown, 5,034 yards. Devonta Smith, 5,019 yards. He ain't kill him. They're pretty daggone similar, pretty daggone close. Touchdowns. A.J. Brown, 32. Devonta Smith, 31. Pretty daggone close. One is not trumping the other one. Pretty daggone close. Body of work, absolutely. You would think that, you know, like just looking at those two players, the answer to that question is yes. But when you look at those identifying numbers, oh, last one, which is the one that's real crazy to me. A.J. Brown, 339 receptions. Devonta Smith, 385 receptions. Now, granted, with the amount of yards that they're kind of sharing, you know, with, you know, they only about 15 apart from each other, or whatever, what the real quick number is, for that amount of receptions more that Smith has, obviously is not as dominant when it comes to like a whole bunch of those deep passes that AJ got. So obviously that kind of shows though the dominance of AJ Brown. But Devonta is right there when it comes to his stats. So is he right now the greatest Eagles wide receiver? We could probably say yes. And I don't want to right now, but we could say yes. But I tell you this, at the end of the day, will Devonta Smith be that guy? I think Smitty's going to easily be the greatest wide receiver in Philadelphia history until he decided to hang it up, and then it will be the next. But drives me nuts. I don't want to admit that, but yeah, there you go. That's my rant.
Listen, it's going to add fuel to the fire for Devontae Smith, man. Like he done sat there, like he's reaching out to other number one receivers in the league just to get different pointers. And this is somebody that with those accolades already. Not only that, like, bro, everybody keep forgetting he's a Heisman Trophy winner. Like,
Nice.
bro, like, and you know, like he's due for a big payday. He's seeing all these other receivers getting paid and stuff like that. Like, I'm definitely, you know, depending on how the offense flows with the new coordinator and all that, like it's definitely looking up, you know, from that standpoint.
He's literally one of the best route runners in the league, without any kind of doubts. Now, granted, we don't know what it's like. Well, actually, it's not even true. I was going to say we don't know what it's like for him to be the number one wide receiver and to have to take on those doubles and stuff like that. That that AJ got. But last I remember, when Devontae was a rookie, he was getting those doubles because his number two wide receiver when he was a rookie was Jalen Reagor. Good old Reagor. It's sad. Yo, it could have been Jetta, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We're not going to talk about that. How the Eagles picked Reagor instead of Justin Jefferson, but neither here nor there. We might not have a ring if that was the case. But yeah, I don't want to admit anything with AJ being correct. But dang it, I think he was correct with that one. But it's not going to be for very long. Just saying. Just saying. So I guess the question is, when it comes to the folks out there, sup? Wild collar now. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up? Here's my question. Is AJ Brown the number one top wide receiver of all time in Philadelphia history? What's your opinion, Wild Card? I just want to know what your opinion is. I'm happy that it's over, bro. Like, seriously. No.
Right away, he said no.
With a capital N and a capital O. So do you believe that? Okay, so when you think of Philadelphia's wide receivers and the history of them, do you think AJ Brown first, even though you think that he's not the best? Or like, who's the first wide receiver you think of, Wildcard?
Yeah, Drunk Monk on IG said last year he was cooking. Then AJ, I guess he was talking about Devontae Smith, and then AJ started crying for the ball.
Absolutely. He started crying when he was 4-0.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I mean, bro, we gonna see. We definitely gonna see, man.
I tell you this: if you're as an Eagles fan, if you're an Eagles fan and you don't pay attention to what the Patriots doing this whole entire season, or the next two seasons since we got that number one in 28, then something's wrong with you. Because the downfall is definitely on, and I cannot wait to actually see how all that goes down. I cannot wait to see it. I personally like Devontae. Okay, very good. I definitely agree with that. Low key. Yeah, you know what? Because he's like a real quiet assassin, yo. Real quiet assassin. And it's a good hot take to have, bro. And you're not really wrong. Because when you look at all the statistics and all the great awards that a wide receiver can possibly have, he has them all, bro. He has them all.
Wait, look at his comment down on his last comment he made. Oh, he don't want to do that.
We'll get there. Yo, Sean, what's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up? Yeah, appreciate the sub, bro.
Definitely appreciate the sub.
Especially Tone doesn't even call him Josh Allen.
Yeah, number 17.
Okay, now, is it Is it safe to say that you're a Bills fan? Wild card?
Wild card.
Absolutely. Will card. I'm sorry. For some reason, I saw.
Here we go.
I saw wild.
Here we
Yo,
go.
you know, Cap got the thing with the handles, with the IG handles and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's always bad. It's always bad. So sorry, Will Cart. Are you a Bills fan, bro? Appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. If you're a Bills fan, I really need yes.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So Sean, what's good, bro? What's good? All right, just so you know,
Yo.
we love talking about the Buffalo Bills because the man that's in the middle of your screen cannot stand the Buffalo Bills.
The quarterback.
No, just the quarterback. Just the quarterback. Just the quarterback. He said, yes, I am a Bills fan. He put in 3 different messages. That means it's real deal. So
look what Sean put.
Sean getting crazy.
He said, we ain't worried about the Bills.
You know what? Because number 17, that's the only team in the league he never beat.
So, hey, Will, real quick question for you, bro. Real quick question for you. And it has everything to do with that quarterback. How much faith do you have in your quarterback? Like truly, like let's be real. It's off season, so we have some time to go ahead and you know what I mean? Oh, let's go.
The comment before that.
Read that one. Read that one. Read that one correctly, Cap.
The Eagles are buns. Okay. Okay. So let's get into it. This is gonna be a good conversation. Let's get into it, Will. Hey, look, that's my look. Hey, look. So far, Will's my man. I'm not going to go in and trash the man. He just served to us, and I appreciate him so much. So, really, how much confidence do you have? How much faith do you truly have in your quarterback? Seriously, because last year should have been the year for y'all. Last year. He has a lot of faith in Josh Allen.
So Drunk Monk on IG said, how do you choke Buffalo? The playoffs. Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, last year if it was any easier path to the Super Bowl for that dude,
it's over now.
It was last season, man. And he let some second-year quarterback take their team to the Super Bowl over them, man. That was too wide open, man. It's y'all know, like I said, y'all know how I feel about 17, man. And he should get the same. He should get the same. I'm gonna comment on that too, and then he should get the same slander that Prescott. I think he should get the same slander. I'm just saying, but. John is absolutely correct. Jay-Z, I'm not saying that I'm not a Jay-Z fan, but everything Jay-Z put out, I don't be like, oh my God, that was the best. Because that Roots Picnic, that freestyle it stunk. Them bars was mid. Like, the people was going crazy over them Jones. I'm like, what?
It's because he hasn't done it in a while. Everybody was overreacting. They were so happy he came out with the fro, like,
yeah, then I was like, yo, that shit was. I'm like, come on, man. Like I said, I like Hov, man, but that shit wasn't. He ain't flame nobody. He ain't nobody career. I'm like, nah, man. That was corny. But yeah, I seen Ojo. He came back at him. You know what I mean? Nice little freestyle. Drake made his bad, but he played in the Super Bowl. What about 17? I guess 17 is worse because he can't even get there.
That's been our number one conversation, right? It's like, hold on.
I hope he's right because AJ Brown just went over there, so I hope he's right.
So, with Mahomes not in the picture, right? You had Lamar not in the picture. You had Burrow not in the picture. Last year was the year, bro. Last year was it, bro. Last year.
Look, we got him calling him 17. He don't even want to call him Josh no more.
Larry.
Yes, sir.
IG sponsor just jumped on IG. I'll let you do the honors.
Oh, okay. Kane Digital is in the house.
Yep. What up?
Okay. Who do I think is better, Josh Allen or Lamar?
Yo, you notice he just went right to tone, and then your guy, he was about Lamar. This is crazy. This is going. Where the hell is the popcorn? I'm sitting back.
We gotta choose between them, and y'all know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Larry.
Oh, me first on this one.
Put yourself on the screen, the full screen.
Right. He be setting us up.
Right? He putting us on full screen. Put yourself on the and answer that question.
Right. I ain't scared. No problem. Watch this. Lamar Jackson is your example of buns. No, Lamar Jackson, regardless of anything. I don't care who you matching Lamar Jackson up with. No. If I'm going to choose a quarterback between those two, it's going to be Josh. I answered the question. Go ahead, Tone.
If I ain't naming you by your name and I'm just giving you your jersey number, I gotta choose Lamar Jackson. He got 2 MVPs, right?
You do.
Lamar.
Guy at the top. You're welcome, Will, by the way. You're welcome. Not saying that I would ever root.
Guy at the top. I mean, Kevin.
Oh, because it's gotcha. No, it's all good. It's all good, bro. Here's the thing, right? Tone, what's Gino got you? All right, no problem. We get him back. Put some respect on his name. Or who's on Lamar's name? So here's the thing, right? And this is the okay. I'm gonna put away the hater that I am, and really give you a little bit of some Larryisms, right? A big part. Here we go. Well, man, you're killing me. Killing me, bro. Killing me. Okay. A big part of my okay. I was one of the ones that said that a running quarterback, until we actually see it happen, a running quarterback will have a tough time winning a Super Bowl. And then soon afterwards, we got Jalen Hurts. And then at that point there, I said, all right, I have to go ahead and root for that style of play like a Lamar Jackson, because the fact that I have a quarterback that plays similar to him. I'm not saying he plays like Lamar, but I'm saying he plays similar to him. I have to say this. Jalen Hurts got the one thing that your quarterback, Lamar Jackson, do not have. That's a Super Bowl championship, and Super Bowl MVP. And on top of that, here's the biggest thing, Will. And this is, me still being nice, Will, because you're a new subscriber and you're gonna be, you're my man. So it's cool. My quarterback was able to do something that your quarterback was not able to ever do in the playoffs. And that's beat Patrick Mahomes. And in actuality, he outplayed him twice. Unfortunately, number 17 couldn't even make it to the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes at home watching on the couch.
He wasn't even watching. He probably didn't even watch.
Yeah, he probably wasn't. Next is Spurs if it goes 7 games. That's actually our next part of the conversation. So I'm glad you actually brung that conversation up for sure. And we can actually get into that actually right now. That's a really good segue. Thanks, Will. Look at you just driving this whole entire conversation. Because
just before that, Drunk Monk said the way to settle it, whoever gets that ring first between Josh Allen and Lamar on IG. Whoever gets the ring first can claim the top spot.
I agree with that. Thank you. Chill with you got to get there first, man. And the biggest hurdle was gone last year. I can't go back to that. So now let's talk about this NBA Finals. Hold on. So he's slamming everything, WWF. All right, let's get into this Knicks, right? For the first time ever, and we don't look, this is a sports podcast, right? We try to stay within the realm of sports. We venture off every once in a while, a lot of times because of y'all too, but we venture off a lot of times, right? But one of the things that we don't ever get into is politics, right? For the first time ever, I will go ahead and admit this. For the first time ever, I was actually happy that our president of the United States actually showed up at a game. Because he showed up at the game. Down goes the Knicks. Down goes the Knicks. So I'm just saying, it's I think anyone that go ahead and and mess up the monotony of what was happening. Let's go Spurs. I'm with you on that one there. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good now. But what do y'all guys think? Well,
I think last week's episode, I think I had said Spurs in 6. You know what I mean? Granted that the first 2 games was in San Antonio. Even if I didn't think that they were going to win both games, I thought they'd be split. And they should have actually did that, but they didn't. Knicks, they played well enough to win the first 2 games. They, came back 1 game 3. Like you said, Trump showed up, and he fell asleep. Actually, it looked like on one of the clips I seen. So he just wanted to, they had the moment, and it was in New York, biggest stage. What they said, the most expensive sporting event game ever. Like it was the cheapest ticket was like $7 to $8 grand. Like, are you kidding me? Like, imagine. Yeah. Not being in the finals, your team not being in the finals in like 27 years, and then that chance come again, and you gotta pay $7 to $8 grand just to be in attendance. That was crazy. But the Spurs switched it up. They I think they got more physical, which they probably should do because they're young. I think that's why they lost the first 2 games as well too. You showed, and they did something different, and they took New York out the game. Knock the Pitbull Brunson around. Do that. And then, they like I said, got them physical, knocked off the game, and they came through and won the game, man. You know what I'm saying? Tip off is about, probably minutes away. So we'll get into game 4. But if anything, if the Spurs is going to win this series, is going to have to be in 7. I'm still going to ride with the Spurs. Man. So, yeah, I think Spurs at 7 as well.
Real quick before we get into that topic, Brian just mentioned on B Drunk Monk on IG mentioned the Knicks fans obviously that they were bugging, so we'll get into that before I give my take. But I definitely think them not pulling off that game 2 victory kind of put them behind the 8 ball. I hate to say it. I think Knicks gonna get it done, which I hope does not happen. But man, I hope somehow, some way they could pull it off in 7. Definitely, he's going to be in 7 if they pull it off. But I think the Knicks, if the Knicks win tonight, it's over. But definitely, if the Spurs pull off another victory up there in MSG, then it's definitely going 7, and anything can happen. But like I said, those Knicks fans are crazy.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. All right, Will, man. Look, appreciate you showing up, man. This.
Oh, you got the joke. Oh, this is the peace sign for you.
Oh, I guess so. Geez.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Well, appreciate you being here with us, man. Every week we stream around this time every single week. If we do not see us streaming, it's because we just took a week off. We usually give a little bit of of time to tell y'all guys that, but every single week we stream around this time, and it does conversation wise get extra crazy, especially during the NFL season. So there you go, man. There you go. Welcome aboard. We appreciate you being here with us. Love you too, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, what I mean? Appreciate the love and support, man.
Appreciate that, Will. And we may not be as great and nice during the football season when it comes to the Bills. Us, like me being an Eagles fan and Bird Gang being an Eagles fan.
But it's all friendly banter, though.
It really is, man. It really is. It's all fun times. It really is, and we definitely appreciate appreciate you being here with us, Will. Thank you so much. Yeah. So getting back to all that, I definitely agree when it comes to the Spurs. If they don't get this game tonight.
I'm always ready.
if they don't capitalize on the momentum right now. Now, granted, like you said, Bird Gang, the game 2, that was the game they should have took. You know what I mean? They should have gotten
turnover.
That
one turnover. He was running up the
field. Even though they had a chance.
He had the outlet pass. He threw it. I was like, oh no. Yeah, man. It's
so if they can get this game tonight, I can see it going 7. I can. But if the Knicks turn this thing back around tonight and go ahead and get this win, this thing may be over in like 5 or 6, man. It may be over in 5 or 6.
Is the format 2-3-2 or is it 2-2-1-1-1?
Nah, it's 2-2-1-1-1. Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
The Spurs need to win tonight, bro.
I know. Obviously, the odds is against them. They lose tonight because then now obviously they got to win 3 in a row. You know what I mean? And that's tough because the Knicks been playing obviously great basketball throughout this playoffs. They was on that 13-game win streak, like second longest win streak in playoff history. They've been balling. So have to beat them 3 games in a row is definitely going to be tough, man. And then in the finals, it only happened one time? When LeBron and them came back, so it's very tough to do. You don't want to get behind that 3-1 ball. You know what I mean? They said, man, that turnover was very, very critical. And when the season's over, and if they do lose, you know what I mean, that play will forever haunt Wemby, and it's just gonna put a battery in his back, man. That just be better. You know what I mean, down the stretch of basketball games, man. So, But I mean, the fat lady, she ain't humming just yet. You know what I mean? So and to go on to, I just get my quick take on to what you said B had put on Instagram about the fans in New York, man. You know, they just their celebrations period throughout the playoffs last year, this year is way, way, way over the top. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they win these games, they flood these streets, they slamming trash cans, they knocking over cars, burning stuff up. And it's just like, all right, bro, like, I get it if you ain't won in a long time, but it ain't no reason to act like that. You know, they talk about Philly fans, you know, on crazy stuff. Like, now, I don't know if it's ever been, you know, a video that I've ever seen where, I mean, I have seen videos like that, but the finals this year, they've been ripping jerseys off of people, you know, walking down the street, like, you know what I mean, just because they're not Knicks fans. Like, all right, you know, like I said, coming at the players, coming at the people that got them jerseys on because they fans of the team, that's one thing. You know what I mean? Y'all could yell at them while they walking down the street and embarrass them that way, then to rip somebody's jersey off their back that they spent, you know, a couple dollars for. And then I seen a video of the white boy that they did it to. They started beating him up. Like, I was mad at that, John. Like, I was like, yo, that's corny. Like, that was real corny. Like, just chase him off the block, you know, come at him, say this and that. Like, you know what I mean? But to assault somebody, you know what I mean? Because y'all lost the game. Like, y'all ain't even playing this, John. Like, you know, if they bring up the fire hoses, man, they start to hosing these people down, man, like, because of what y'all doing. I'm like, yo, y'all bugging out. Y'all really bugging out. You know what I'm saying? And what? And if they win the championship, what they gonna do then? They gonna burn the city down? Like, yo, they gonna push the Statue of Liberty over if they win the job. they gonna push her right into the ocean.
Yo. Okay, that I actually want to see. I really want to see a whole bunch of people try to push her over. That would be hilarious to me, bro.
He said that I want to see.
That I would want to see.
That'll be impressive.
Yo, man,
So don't try to talk him down. You over here trying to like build a blueprint. You over here
they already
get on the ferry, go over to the Liberty.
No, that's the brink they on. Look at what they doing just off of regular playoff wins, man. What else are they gonna do? Like they out there tripping, man. Tripping.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's definitely getting out of hand, man. You know, like, man, it's something bad's gonna happen, man. I mean, I'm telling you, man, somebody that's gonna have one of them jerseys gonna have, you know, something on them. Somebody gonna get killed or something like that. But more importantly, man, like they just dumb because when things like this continue to happen, now what's gonna happen? All these watch parties that they're hosting for people, they gonna ban it, just like they banned it a few things and closed up a few shops because the president pulled up into the game, so he impacted a couple of businesses and stuff like that. But I mean, if things start continuously get out of hand during these games, man, they're gonna like just shut it down. You know what I mean? Like that's what was going on before here when they would have like the Puerto Rican parade. They used to let you do whatever, like go around, and things started getting out of hand. Now they shut down half the city, and you only could go down one way unless you live down there and turn right back around. And they kind of like isolated the situation. So, you know, that's what's going to happen. They're going to start putting, you know, things in place to kind of like, you know, control the crowd control and all that stuff and do the best possible and just cancel things out. You know, unfortunately, a few people mess it up for everybody. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Like, you know, for a fact, these are people that probably weren't even in the game, because I pretty much could guess anybody that's paying $8, $9, $10,000 to get into a game is not out there acting like a fool. You know what I mean? So these are people that just going down there, stir up trouble, cause different, like, bro, like, and the one that I saw, it was one dude that he was swinging back, bro, and they eventually got his jersey off, but he was cracking them too. You know, the one boy. But the white boy that you mentioned, man, I felt so bad for him. He like, man,
That was corny. Yo.
Yeah, man, that is crazy.
Yo,
And
and
yo,
we
one quick thing about Trump. So, do y'all remember obviously this shooting that when this attempt on him like a couple months ago at the White House, whatever. And I don't know if I was watching like entertainment, ET, you know what I mean, news and all that, and they start interviewing people who was like at that dinner, and one of the people who they interviewed was Stephen A. Smith, right? So I'm like, okay, you were at this dinner. And you know, they just asked him what happened, and he gave his little analysis. Oh, I heard a pop, and you know, this and that, and everybody got out of there safely. I'm okay, you know, this, that, and the third, right? So then obviously the game before game 3, you see Stephen A on, you know, First Take talking about, I don't think Trump should go to the game. He wants to be the center of attention, you know, this and that. He probably doesn't even really watch basketball. And then he's like, it's not because it's Trump. You know, I would have said this if it was Barack, right? So then after the game, I don't know if this was after the game or if it was before the game, but they told Trump what Stephen A. said.
It was after.
And Trump, it was after the game. So then Trump responds is, you know, he could never be a president because he doesn't have the IQ, you know, this and that, like pretty much, and he's dumb, right? So like Stephen A. I guess got mad and he responded or whatever. And y'all know y'all remember rap applause. You know what I mean? He put up a joint on his IG and was like, "Don't be mad now, clown." Like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, y'all get behind these white boys. As soon as they let the public know how they really feel about you, now you mad. And like I said, you were just at this dinner 2 months ago. What was you doing there? So don't try to now get on, you know, TV just so you can have something to say. And if he wants the attention, so do you. Now you're telling him not to come to the game, but you was just supporting him 2 months ago. Make it make sense, bro. I was just like, yo, that's why for a long time I stopped liking him. Not because of what he was used to say about the Cowboys. Like, dog, you was a big ass troll, you was a big ass coon. Like, you was for the culture when you first got in the game, and now you a puppet now. And that's why I don't respect that boy no more. And yeah, he could be a journalist. He might know more about sports than I do. He reports when he gets the big mega bucks. But just because you got the money, you still a lame. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I'm glad Trump said what he said about him. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, let the world know how he really feel about you. Don't play them dudes close, man.
I got nothing to say after that one. Okay. But
I was on mute, but I'm like, tell him why you mad, son. Tell him why you mad.
Why you mad?
Yeah, that was bad. That was corny, but like, come on, man, don't do that down.
Yeah, man.
Don't do that, bro. Don't do that down. And yo, what about the what about Barkley? What he said about Cardi?
Cardi D's.
He said, I don't know if they Cardi B, but they some Cardi D's.
Yo, even Sean said, yeah. Sean, what is he like? Yeah, tell him.
Yeah, no, that's real rap, man. That's real rap. Stephen A. he's a sucker.
Yo, he put the Eagles fan on Masada and said, yeah, Tone, that's right.
Said he put the Eagles fan on Masada. Yeah, man, that's corny, man. Don't do that now, bro. Do not do that now. You know what I'm saying?
Cardi D's.
But yeah, Barkley a funny dude, man.
Yes, he is, man.
Funny dude, man. And then I seen an interview with him. He was on the Dan Patrick show, and he was just like, Dan Patrick asked him, like, are you worried about, like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, hell no. He said, I want ESPN to fire me. Because he said, because you know why? They got to pay me 6 to 7 more years. He was like, so, he said, that'd be the longest vacation I ever take. Like, so he said, please fire me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
bro, can you imagine if he started a podcast?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that'd be worth watching.
Yo, him and Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, it would have to be him and Shaq, man.
It gotta be him and Shaq, bro.
They hilarious.
For information's sake, the Phils are winning 6-0 right now against
he needed
against
that
the
bounce
Blue
back,
Jays.
man. Them bats went so cold yesterday. Oh my God.
First lady in the building. What's up, Taya?
Yo.
You're catching us right at the end of the show, my dear, because we're about to get ready to shut this thing down so we can go ahead and watch it and watch the Knicks versus the Spurs real
5-2.
soon.
5-2. Spurs up.
But Tone, you had you can give us one of your questions though, if you like. It'd be a really good time before we go ahead and bounce out.
Well, yeah. So you know what I mean. I just wanted to give. So this is gonna be something I'm gonna try to do. You know what I'm saying? Every week or whatever. And what I want to do is give out 2 truths and 1 lie about me. You know what I mean? Two truths and 1 lie about me. And so it's gonna be 3 things. And I ask y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, to guess as well too. And I mean, I know y'all know me well enough to, you know, hopefully get this right. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like I said, it's 2 truths and 1 lie. So we start off with these, like I said, these 3 things. Number 1, that I worked for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 2, I played ball overseas. Number 3, in the year 2000, 2001, I led the junior college conference that I played in with 24.7 points a game. Which are the 2 truths and which one is the lie?
I already have the answers, but go ahead, Bird Gang.
I'm gonna say the second one is a lie.
And which one is that?
Overseas.
Okay. And what you think, Kat?
Same exact thing.
Okay.
I remember the story of you being there with the kids, with the Sixers.
Okay. All right. Cool. Boom.
And also, we also remember how you was telling us how you was killing the game as well when it comes to your college playing days. So,
right.
But not one time have you mentioned to us about you playing overseas. So,
okay.
And I know another reason why too, but I know another reason why I can't disclose on it. But I know another reason why.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay. All right. Well,
GNT after hours again.
Well, I will say that you 2 guys, and I see Ty said the same thing, is incorrect.
What?
So you do remember? Hey, listen, y'all do remember last year when I went to Brazil? You know what I'm saying? I was playing ball overseas, with the young boys out there. You know what I'm saying? I did a little shot to go.
That don't count, bro.
I played ball overseas, yo. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take that. I'm taking that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What the lie was is that I didn't average 24.7 points in college.
It was 24.2.
It was a little roughly 19 a game. You know what I'm saying? I did lead the conference, but so the lie was me not averaging 24/7 in college.
See, I was going with past information, bro. I'll tell you what, I thought that.
No, man, like I said, I'm taking that. I'm on that, dog. I was across the waters and I scored a basket in another country. I'm sorry. I did it. I'm sorry. A lot of people can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
If that's the case, I played American football in the Bahamas.
Listen, and next week we can do the truths and 1 lie about you, my man. So you know what I'm saying? Do that. All right, Sean.
We about to do the same thing.
Yeah, we literally about to do the same exact thing. So, Sean, appreciate you being here with us, man. I cannot wait for the football season to actually kick in. That's like you said, you cannot wait till August because when August kick in, oh man, it is on and popping. Cannot wait for that. Sean said if the Spurs continue, guys on the basket.
Yeah, he got a game. I think also what I hope Wemby take out of this finals, because think about the last series. The last series he was playing against Chet, who probably weighs less than him as well too. You know what I mean? And OKC really don't have big physical guys. Karl Anthony Towns and Mitchell Robinson is pushing him out that paint. He's going to have to definitely get stronger. I ain't saying he got to come in looking like Karl Malone next season, but he's going to have to get stronger so he can play the block when he definitely needs to. Because they pushing him out that paint, man, and forcing him to take jump shots or even bad shots.
Right.
Yeah, that's a great.
Yeah, this is the number one rebounding team too, the Knicks.
Right.
All year, all season long. So they know how to protect the paint, and they got some guys down there. Even Josh Hart, man, like he just imposes his will out there. So
yeah, they just crash boards, man. Like that's just part of their makeup. They just crash boards, man. This is what they do.
And you know what, yo? I don't think obviously we haven't said it, and maybe y'all may feel this way, but I think one person we got to give a shout out to, bro, is Mike Brown, man. He a hell of a coach, bro. He is a hell of a fucking coach, man. He did the run with Golden State. He was on that team, and he went to that Sacramento team and turned them around. You know what I mean?
Ty still ain't past the fact. I'm mad at Tone. That was wild.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, I ain't say I signed the contract and I played for a couple grand over that, John. I laced them up overseas. I'm sorry.
That's what we assumed.
I'm gonna clean up. I'm gonna clean up the info I had.
What does assume mean?
Huh?
Whatever, dude. All right.
So never assume.
Go ahead, Bird Gang.
No, I said the info that I had, I figured out a way to clean it up. I remember when Tone was getting his passport, so I'm like, no, he's got that junk. So he didn't play overseas. Meanwhile, I'm not thinking he's talking about playing with these little ass kids. Yeah, I'll average 14 out there on them young boys. I was getting all the rebounds. They had no shoes on. I'm over here with the Kyries on. I'm over here crossing them over. They snubbing the toes and shit. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, see, Ty, exactly.
Yo,
hey, don't get mad because y'all guessed the wrong thing, man.
Bro, that was far-fetched, bro. Every time I go somewhere on vacation, I'm like, I need to bring a ball. I'm gonna be out there. Overseas.
Do that, man. Then you can say it. Then you can say you hit a jump shot in whatever country you was in, brother. Yes, sir.
Yo, I think I found the video of Tone playing over there against those kids. I guess that one kid you saw. I think I found it.
Yes, sir. That's how you finish it. Keep your eyes up. Opportunities are above the rim.
So is Captain at an all-time high. Talking about playing over.
No, that wasn't the footage.
Oh my God.
That's the wrong footage.
Keep your head above the rim.
I could tell we'll be using this on an interview. Yeah, I played overseas a little bit.
Yeah,
it wasn't just a short period of time. It was in between my excursions. It was in between my excursions and shit. I saw the hoop out there. I said, come here.
Come here, young boy.
Pass me the ball, man. You ain't even got sneaks on. Yo. Oh wow.
Oh God. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Hold up. Well, that was a trip with Larry the captain.
Yeah.
Larry the captain. I'm the captain now.
Larry the captain. Yeah, that was up.
Yo, she said,
that's what I'm.
They was playing me for my sneakers. I said, if y'all win, y'all get these sneakers. You know.
Tone over there stepping on their toes, like literally, like I'm going to the paint with them.
Yeah, no, they had the air soles on. You know what I'm saying?
The bear skins. Oh, okay. Oh God. All right.
Oh man.
All that being said. It's about that time. We want to thank every single one of y'all for being here with us during our episode 138 of GNT Sports Talk, as we talked about the New York Knicks versus the Spurs, as well as that whack behind wide receiver named A.J. Brown that's no longer a Philadelphia Eagle, is now a New England Patriot. We want to thank every single one of y'all for tuning in. We want y'all to just continue to like the show, increase the program when it comes to the watching, and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And then when you're done with that, we like for y'all guys to actually jump over to Instagram and start to follow us over there as well. We appreciate every single one of y'all guys. And I'll go ahead and send the screen over to Bird Gang. What you guys say to the people?
That was one take. Hove, aka Larry the Captain, with that was not AI. But listen, just like Larry said, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to tap in the bio and look up at that pop-up shop that we got. And man, go cop yourself some gear. You already know what it is. GNT Sports Talk, Bird Gang. Checking out. Thank you.
Yeah, y'all already know, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Like I said, the support we get from you guys, man, the interaction, the comments, man, we love it. So just keep that same energy every week for us, man, as we do the same every Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. Like Joel says, shop at the GNT pop-up shop. The QR code is right up there. Tap in with us. Support. I'd like to give a shout out also to, man, to the Den I just had tonight. Y'all know where I rock at on Wednesday nights before the show. So by the sea, man. I went down there, got the BOGO, got some corn, some broccoli, man, all that good stuff, man. Tore it up, pause, you know what I'm saying, before coming on air, you know what I mean? I got some wings left that I'm about to go. You know what I mean? Indulge in now, man. So, but tap into the game tonight, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. And y'all see it right there. Tone of promoter, man. That's what I do. Laugh the pain away, man. June 27th is our next show. Tickets on sale now. Hit that link, man. Follow me on the gram. Hit that link, buy them tickets, man. I'll see y'all at the next show, man. So, have the pain away June 27th, and we'll be back next week. GNT Sports Talk next Wednesday, 8 o'clock. Let's get it, y'all.
Sorry, technology got me all lost. I forgot where the button was for the laugh to pain. I'm like, where is it? So anyway, to our peoples that's watching, always remember what makes this month so special. And I want to personally thank Miss Taya for actually calling me and reaching out to me the other day, literally to check on my mental health status. And I really humbly appreciate you more than you know. So I thank you. So with that being said, people, remember that June is Men's Health Month. And I look at that multiple different facets: health physically, health mentally. Just check up on each other to make sure that we're here on this earth as long as we possibly can, and in our right capacity, mental capacities as well. But for everyone that's on Instagram, thank y'all guys so much once again for tuning in. We really appreciate every single one of y'all and y'all guys' interactions. Our YouTube people, we appreciate y'all guys so much. Until next week. Hold on. There you go. Much love, my dear. Once again, I really appreciate you more than you know. So thank you so much for that, because I needed to have that conversation. You didn't even know it. So thank you so much for checking up on me. I really appreciate you. All right, everyone. We appreciate y'all guys so much. Until next week, GNT crew, we out. Do I get more balloons? Anything? There you go. Bam! Holla at your boy. Everybody, we out. Peace.